down here. How could I figure out how many cups she sold? To save us some time, I'm going to see if that pattern is the same here. I know that 6 doubled is 12. Let's see what happens if I double 9150. I notice I get 183. Now I can see that my rule is true. So I'm going to take my $127.50 and I'm going to double it. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 5, 10. 2 times 7, 14, plus 1 more, 15. 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 more is 5, and 2 times 1 is 2. So it looks like Lynn would have had to sell 255 cups. Well, let's just make sure that our work is correct. So if Lynn sold 255 cups of lemonade, and each of them cost 50 cents, let's make sure that this matches up. Remember, you can always pause if you want to multiply by yourself. 0 times 5, 0. 0 times 5, 0. 0 times 2, 0. I'm going to add my placeholder again. 5 times 5, 25. 5 times 5, 25, 26, 27. 5 times 2, 10, plus 2, 12. Let's add up those partial products. And don't forget about your decimal places. I see that I got the same answer, $127.50. So what does that mean? That tells me that if Lynn collected $127.50, that she sold 255 cups of lemonade. I was able to figure that out by taking the amount of the amount of money that she collected and doubling it. Lynn sold 255 cups of lemonade. I know this because the cups sold is double the money collected. If you're still having a hard time, that's okay. We're going to still work through some problems together, like question 2. And tomorrow, we're going to work on the second half of lesson 6. Let's read our question stem. Elena is 59 inches tall. Some other people are taller than Elena. Complete the table to show the height of each person. All right, here's what I have to do. I have to complete my table. Now there's some information in my question stem that's going to help me figure out what operation I'm going to need to do in order to solve this problem. For example, when I look here, it says they're taller than Elena. Do you think their height is going to be less than 59 inches or greater than 59 inches? Take a second and see if you can figure it out. All right. Since I know that the other people are taller than Elena, their heights should be greater than 59 inches. When I look at my table, it has the person, Andre, Lynn, and Noah. It tells me how much taller than Elena they are in inches, 4 inches, 6.5 inches, and D inches. And the last section in my table is where we're going to be filling in our answers for the person's height in inches. So, if I start with Andre, I can see that Andre is 4 inches taller than Elena. Or, when I find the sum, then I'll know how tall Andre is. So, take some time, find the sum, and write down right here how tall Andre is. Next, we have Lynn. This says Lynn is 6.5 inches taller than Elena's 59 inches. So again, I need to find the sum to see the total height of Lynn. I have a fraction over here. So instead of writing my addition equation horizontally, I'm going to write it vertically this time. I have Elena's 59 inches plus Lynn's 6.5 inches. If you noticed, I lined up by place value spot. My numbers less than 1, my ones place, and my tens place. So I can go ahead and find the sum and see how tall Lynn is. My last section is for Noah. It says Noah is D inches taller than Elena. Well, this is one of our variables again. We don't know what D is equal to. So all we can say is Elena's 59 inches plus Noah's D inches. If you had already finished the rest of your table, I'll make sure that you have the correct numbers inside. Our 59 plus 4 would give us 63 inches. Over here, I have nothing to add with my fraction, so I have a half. I have 9 plus 6, which will give me 15, and I'll bring my 1 over to the tens place. And now I have 5 plus 1, which gives me 6 for 65.5 inches. The last question on our page says, if Noah is 64 3/4 inches tall, how much taller is he than Elena? I'm going to go back through my question and underline any important information. I see Noah is 64 3/4 inches tall. They want to know how much taller is he than Elena. That tells me his height, as I can see, is greater than Elena's. So I need to find the difference. I have 64 3/4 inches minus Elena's 59 inches. Just like over here, I've lined up by place value. My numbers less than 1, my ones place, and my tens place. 3/4 minus nothing. 3/4. I have 4 minus 9. I can't take 9 ones away from 4 ones, so I'm going to borrow a 10. Now instead of 4, I have 14. Now I have 14 minus 9, which gives me 5 ones, and 5 minus 5, which gives me 0. So I know Noah is 5 3/4 inches taller than Elena. Thanks for tuning in today, guys, for our lesson. Tomorrow, we'll be going over the rest of Lesson 6 and completing the rest of our questions and our exit ticket. Tomorrow's lesson is going to focus on building equations and solving similar questions like we did on today's activity. If you have any questions about what we did today, or I went too fast, or you're still not sure about something, please just send me a message on Dojo, Canvas, Remind, or send me an email. See you soon, Miss Morrison.
Okay?
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. I guess it's time to go.
It's time to go.